guys, this is Robin, the pink stamper, and I am going to show you a project today made with Cosmo Cricut Get Happy set. I'm using the crafting kit, stickers, and the ribbon, and this ribbon is just to die for. I love all of these colors. The name of it's Get Happy, and I know why, because these colors just make me happy. They're really bright. There's not really a pink in it, but it's okay because I love all colors. Okay, so I'm just going to pick some paper, and I just wanted to make a card, and I really like this paper. That looks really fun. And I like this paper too. That's really fun too. Okay, I'm going to first start with a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of paper tray ink white cardstock, and I'm going to score that in the center at 4 1/4, so just get something to score it with. I'm using a paper cutter that has a scoring blade, and that just gives it a nice tight crease. I like using paper tray ink white cardstock for my base because it's very thick, and it's a very sturdy base. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out what color paper I'm going to use, and I think this color wins. I'm cutting it at 4 1/4 by 5.5 for now, just to kind of see what I want it to look like on there. Okay, for the main embellishment, the main image on my card, I'm going to use this stamping Cricut Solutions cartridge, and I love it because I love the owl and I just love everything on it. So I'm going to use the guitar. So on the Cricut Solutions cards, they're very simple. There's not a lot of function keys. There's only the shadow and blackout. So I am going to start, let's see, I want to start with my blackout, and I'm going to press the guitar. So I hit Shift, guitar, and I want it to be 2 inches, I've decided. Let's see here, let's cut that. Okay. Now I am going to use the return, where is it, line return, to bring my to bring my blade up to the top of ready to cut again. Okay, I've decided that's too big, so I'm going to do 1 3/4. Repeat last. Now I'm going to take off this blackout, hit repeat last, and it'll cut the top layer for me. And there is the guitar, so I will put this project together for you. Okay, let's throw this all together. This is the 8.5 by 11 by 5.5, scored and folded in half. And I'm using these 2 pieces of paper for the layer, and let's see how I want to do this. I'm going to add, I went through all of this ribbon, the Get Happy ribbon, and I actually think I'm going to use this one on here. And I want it to go the full length this way, so I'm going to do a little trick in just a minute. So first, let's add this paper on. I'm using mono adhesive for the adhesive. You can use ATG gun, lots of different things. And I thought I would make this so it's flush over here on the side, and then it has a little extra white space over here. And then this one I'm going to have go all the way over this way. Well, I might line it up right here. There we go. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Oops. I think I'm going to put that there. Okay. I'm using the You Totally Rock, and I want that at the bottom, so I think I want this about here. Leave a little piece. Okay, and now I'm going to add the You Totally Rock sticker on here. I'm going to have that go all the way over. It says You Totally Rock. And I'm going to trim this off here. And now with my ribbon, I just need to measure here, and you can just use, a punch too if you want. I'm just going to mark it with my finger and kind of do just a little voop. I call them a voop. Voop. Make sure that's big enough. Yep, looks just about right. Pull this through the center. And look, is that the coolest thing ever? Well, maybe not ever, but it's pretty cool. And cut this up here. And I'm going to have it like I want it to be kind of where they meet. There we go. Through here, and I love how this is, it's got like a distressed look. And I'm going to have my ribbon just kind of go straight across, a little bit longer than I normally leave it. It's okay if it's a little frayed. It's a frayed knot. Okay. I think I'm funny sometimes. Okay, I'm using this guitar that we just cut, and I'm going to, let's see here. It's going to be just a really cute, simple card. I love to make guitar cards. I'm using Zip Dry. I'm just kind of getting really addicted to this Zip Dry for just many different things. So I'm going to squeeze it. A little goes a long way with Zip Dry, so this bottle will just about last you forever. All you need is just a really thin string, and it's going to stay very permanent on there. And you have you probably have a 20-second window to move it around before it completely dries. Okay, I'm going to pull that off there. Here's my cute guitar. And I'm going to add that on here because you totally rock. Add that with some dimensionals. Now these dimensionals, you can also cut them in half. So I'm going to cut them in half and use one up here and one in the center. There we go. Okay, and if you wanted to add a little bling, you could. So let's add some bling. Let me see which color stickles I have. Squeeze one dot here, one dot here, one dot here, and then down here, let's see, I'll kind of make, I'll just go ahead and do a line down the center here. It won't be a very straight line. And then you can kind of just follow it around. So I'll follow it around and show you my completed project.